Mark had always been a solitary man, enjoying the peace and quiet that came with it. So, when he inherited an old Victorian mansion on the outskirts of a little-known town, he saw it as a perfect escape from his stressful life in the city. The locals called it the Hawthorne House, and they spoke of it only in hushed voices. Mark dismissed their fears as mere superstition, a byproduct of rural isolation. The house was grand, but in disrepair. The floorboards creaked underfoot, and the wind howled through broken window panes, creating eerie symphonies in the dead of night. Despite its neglected state, Mark felt an inexplicable pull towards it, a feeling of belonging that he couldn't quite understand. It was on the third night that Mark heard the whispers. At first he thought it was the wind, but the more he listened, the clearer they became. Voices, faint but unmistakably human, echoed through the halls. He couldn't make out what they were saying. It was as if they were speaking a language long forgotten. Determined to get to the bottom of this, Mark began to explore the mansion, room by room. He discovered an old, leather-bound journal hidden in a secret compartment in the library. It belonged to his great-great-grandfather, Charles Hawthorne, an enigmatic and reclusive man who had vanished under mysterious circumstances. The journal detailed Charles's descent into madness. He wrote of dark figures moving in the shadows, whispering to him, drawing him to the cellar where unspeakable rites took place. He described a mirror in the house, a mirror that was a doorway to another world, a realm of darkness and despair. It was said to be cursed, showing the viewer not their reflection, but their innermost fears and torments. Mark found the mirror in the attic, covered in a heavy cloth. Against his better judgment, he unveiled it. The reflection showed him standing in the attic, but there was something behind him, a dark, shifting shape with glowing red eyes. He spun around, but there was nothing there. When he looked back into the mirror, the shape was closer, almost touching him. Paranoia and terror set in. The whispers grew louder, more insistent. Everywhere he turned, he felt eyes watching him, unseen hands reaching out to drag him into the darkness. Sleep became impossible, and hallucinations haunted him day and night. Desperate for answers, Mark visited the town historian, Mrs. Caldwell, a wrinkled old woman with a sharp mind. She told him of the Hawthorne family curse, doomed to madness and death. The mirror, she explained, was a gateway to the other side, a realm of tortured souls seeking to escape their eternal prison by claiming the living. Armed with this knowledge, Mark decided to confront his fears. He returned to the attic, mirror in hand. The whispers were deafening now, merging into a single dreadful chant. The dark shape in the mirror had become a figure, grotesque and terrifying, reaching out to him. With a scream, Mark shattered the mirror, but instead of breaking, the glass seemed to melt away, revealing a swirling void. Dark, clawed hands emerged, grasping for him. He fought against the pull, but it was too strong. The house stood silent and unchanged, as if nothing had ever happened. Weeks later, a new family moved in. They found the journal and the broken mirror, and the cycle began anew. The whispers in the darkness, the haunted reflections, the echoes of a terror unending. And Mark, his screams still echo in the dark, a warning to those who dare to uncover the secrets of the Hawthorne house.